The girl hides in the morgue to escape a hitman, but she's horrified to find her own mother lying there. Somehow, it all seems connected to her uncle's mysterious identity. That day her uncle gets a phone call. After hanging up, he tells her he has to leave. A friend of his will come to watch over her, but she must ask him a riddle before letting him in. Not long after her uncle leaves, she hears someone trying to pick the lock. Peeking through the peephole, she sees a stranger standing outside. She asks him the riddle, but he stays silent. That's when she realizes this isn't her uncle's friend. It's the hitman sent to kill her. The lock clicks and the door slowly starts to open. She holds her breath, too scared to move. But just as the hitman steps inside, a pair of hands suddenly yank him back out. A fight breaks out in the hallway. Terrified, she collapses onto the floor. A few minutes later, another man steps inside. Luckily, it's her uncle's friend. He tells her to go back to her room and stay hidden. He promises to protect her. Shaken, she cracks the door open just a bit, only to see that the man has already been killed. Panicking, she climbs out the window, but the hitman spots her. With no other choice, she jumps. Lucky for her, she lands on an old abandoned couch. Completely unharmed, she scrambles to her feet and takes off running. Then the worst happens. As she reaches an intersection, a car comes out of nowhere and slams into her. Residents rush over, surrounding her. The hitman has no choice but to back off for now. She's rushed to the hospital. That night, two hitmen sneak into the hospital. Looking for her, one of them rips the blanket off the hospital bed, only to find it empty. She's already hiding in the morgue, but footsteps echo from outside, getting closer. With no other option, she squeezes into a freezer cabinet. And that's when she realizes the body next to her is her mother. One of the hitmen enters the morgue. Just as he's about to open the freezer, a gun clicks behind him. Someone is pointing a gun at his partner's head. Standing in the doorway is the girl's uncle.